Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome on into a daily reading. So I feel with these three cards on the board, the Justice card, Strength card, and the Ace of Cups, you will be what feels to be the main focus, all right? People will be really paying close attention to you. It honestly feels like this is a time where you're reminded that your strength is more than ever present, all right? It's larger than ever. You know, I see this collective going through more than meets the eye, more than people are even ever going to understand. And so naturally that's going to leave you at the end of the day feeling like a stronger version of yourself. I'm hearing good. But yeah, there's something about the way you strut your stuff. It's going to be so effing fierce. But the Justice card, my friend, feels to be communicating that now more than ever, the scales are balancing out in your favor. It's like people have been trying to throw you under the bus or get you out of a situation or make you look bad. I'm hearing taint your name. Screw that. I even feel like some of you have at least one soul out there at a distance trying to F up your social media account or get it taken down or remove your monetization. It's not going to happen moving forward. That's very much the message coming through. But the Ace of Cups as well on the right-hand side says, you have been lacking an overflow of abundance that now more than ever will flow into your reality. It's like where your throat has been struggling, say effing goodbye to that. Where your root chakra has been struggling, seeing a lot of pacing within this collective taking place. Antsy energy is what I'm getting. You know, your leg seems to always want to kind of move anxiously when you're sitting there. I don't even feel like that was your energy. Regardless, even if it was, I see a very grounded energy coming to be moving forward for you. And it's helping you achieve more than ever. It's helping you more productively receive what you deserve. But it's more than that. It's like spirits are coming through to say, I'm sorry I couldn't help you before. Spirits are coming through to say, screw the BS. You're important. It's you that matters. It's you that will now receive. It's you that will strut your stuff towards the best when the time is right. And so don't be surprised when spirits are saying, look up, right? You have been too focused on your surroundings in maybe a hyper-aware kind of way to the point where it's not helping you. Look up, notice the sky, whether it's the middle of the day, the morning, the night, you name it, and just appreciate how large and in charge you're about to become. I don't know why I'm getting that. But as well, you are going to feel like spirits are saying part of the justice that you are more than ever at this time meant to receive is clarity. It's like you don't even know half of what you've been through, while others don't realize even maybe more than half of what you've been through, right? And so it ends up being a period where you gain the understanding to help you moving forward. You know, it's almost as if, like, say, for example, you were in a difficult situation and something very specific burdened you, and it could even have been something that stuck with you for a while, right? Even after that situation came to a close. And now you're being pushed to look at it in the appropriate, realistic light so that you can then avoid or dodge something quite negative moving forward. You're also going to feel like people are at times paying too close attention to you. So it feels like both the positive and the negative seems to be paying close attention to you. But we have the Three of Pentacles as well. So I feel like you are in the spotlight. You know, whether you're choosing this at times and or not, people seem to want to notice you. I also feel like you're thinking a lot about where you should be in comparison to where you're at now. You're wanting to buy a house for somebody. Maybe you're wanting to invest in a new apartment. And so you're also going to find that your loyalty more than ever starts to pay off. People will honor you in different ways while you feel like you should be honoring yourself in healthy ways. Does that make sense? It's like your energy has been so off. You've been feeling very off. And now it's time to correct this. Improvement is the name of the game. You've been feeling like things need to improve, right? And so it's almost the sense of you as well creating your own justice, whether you realize this is happening or not. People will start to question themselves more around you while you're feeling more secure within your own energy, within your own spirituality, within your own being. But I feel like Spirit is saying, with the World card at the top, things have changed recently. Your life is not going to be the same. You're going to feel like people want to ask you important questions moving forward after this day period, to the point where you feel more in control, you feel like you can help people, and you feel important. It's like a lot of you have experienced spiritual development, maybe an awakening or a sense of awareness of importance, and now things can shift on forward differently. Now you can feel like the person that you're meant to become and be more so at this point, instead of always feeling off, instead of always feeling like you were in the wrong or like you were making the wrong choices. It's also a time, my friend, where as your world develops before your very eyes, it's like your connection to your higher self, your connection to your intuition, and even again, your connection to your spirituality becomes so special. It becomes so beneficial, and it becomes easier to tune into, to apply, to create the results that you've been lacking. And so I see you becoming a bit of a powerhouse. I see you becoming somebody who can really assist other people while effortlessly assisting yourself. Does that make sense? But as well, I want to remind you that where you feel you've went wrong, nobody's perfect, okay? Where you feel you've made mistakes, who hasn't? Who hasn't, right? They want you to just remember that you deserve to strut your stuff without a sense of fear or worry or burden hanging about, within your energy field. And so things start to feel lighter. Things start to feel more important and maybe even more complex. If you're concerned about somebody in your midst, I'm getting specifically, it's valid, but it's not needed, all right? So pretty much let it go. Try to. But 222 is a great number for you. 222, and I'm getting 225 and 132. Anyways, but spirits are going to want to say thank you for not giving up. Thank you for being you. Thank you for strutting your stuff and being a bit of a show at times. It's like people need to get out of their heads. People need to get out of their bad energy. And you're a reminder of this at times. I also feel there's a great reminder that when life kicks you down, when there are certain factors that push you to feel less than you are, or even, push you into a moment of questioning whether or not you should give up or not, you then bounce back. Do you not? Every single time you bounce back. But I want to remind you as well that whoever has said that you were special in the past, I know I'm getting this, they meant it. They meant it. And you have a lot coming towards you, right? And this at times it requires you to heal. At times it requires you to catch your breath, to maybe adjust in certain ways otherwise. But the Eight of Wands as well says there is a lot of important communication flowing in for you at this time and moving forward, but it's also about you communicating not only what you need, what you want, what you deserve, but communicating to change things for the better. And that could include other people's lives. But it's also about you, I feel, needing to look within at certain points and ask yourself, what is actually going to make me feel complete? What is actually going to make me 1000% happy? What is going to bring me the right kind of peace and success? And I feel some important conclusions may come to be, or at least inching in that direction, excuse me. It's like the feeling of life starting to pick back up for you after you healed a bit and went through some adjustments and developments, but at the same time it's kind of still feeling like a slow motion kind of existence for you. Good. The balance will feel new, maybe a bit uncomfortable, but important. Let's leave your reading at that. Things are actually changing for the better. Excuse me. Do take care.